Next, we have Nathan Brown.
Hello, does everybody hear me?
Yep.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nathan Brown, community activist in Washington, D.C., in the Noma area. I'm a native Washingtonian. I've lived in Washington, D.C. for 38 years. Through organizing, I was successful at bringing back 211 families from my community called Temple Courts, which is at the bottom of Cecil Quarters. I'm here speaking today for Parks and Recreation. Um, I'm a former junior roving leader in Parks and Recreation. Damon Singletary was my roving leader who introduced me to Parks and Recreation. Um, Damon was a graduate at Boston College who influenced me heavily and has been a source of positive reinforcement through basketball for at least 20 years for at-risk youth, such as myself. I learned 20 years. I learned through the powers of playing the sport under his tutelage. And now my son, at 12 years old, had the privilege to have the same opportunity at Kennedy Recreation, Gold Rage basketball team. Not only has Kennedy provided a new resource of sporting, also they have given them an economical opportunity through hiring events for summer works and also through other DPR events. Again, my first job was with DPR, and I learned life through Damon Singletary. I can't forget Rodney Weaver, a few who gave up opportunities through coaching at Number Two Boys and Girls Club, Walker Jones, Turl, Dunbar, and the list goes on. Now up here at Kennedy, because Number Two Boys and Girls Club was closed in my community, so we had to migrate, like the Great Migration, up here to Kennedy. But I've been enjoying the stay to our adjacent neighborhood, our brother neighborhood, and it's been great. I don't know what I would have did without Parks and Recreation. Being able to learn about organizing and stepping up as a leader was pivotal towards me going and stepping forward and doing something great in my own neighborhood. I could really say I watched so much happen in my community that without them giving me an opportunity or a chance to see different things and get different exposures all over DC, I wouldn't have made it this far. And I'm forever grateful for them. So any call for Parks and Recreation, I'm coming running. And to all my former Temple Court residents, I also want them to know that Parks and Recreation is available for you too, and for all at-risk youth. Thank you.
No, thank you for your leadership, for your community, for your family, and also just being a strong example, especially what our young Black men need to see in our community. And also shout out to Big Damien, man. I know I rub lives with him, and I know his work is not in vain for what he's been doing for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Kerry Savage.
Good evening, Chairman White.